Phoenix. Good morning, Daisy. Good morning, puppy. All right, let's go check for Phoenix. Phoenix! Hi, bud. Oh, I see you're working on the Haybag. Hi, buddy. Hey, big boy. Hi, buddy. Oh, boy. There's Phoenix. Hey, bud. All right. I'm going to go let the other horses in. Come on, guys. Hey, Phoenix. All right, let's go grab a, so that I don't get in trouble. Oh, good boys. Good boys. All right. Hey, everybody. There's Normie. There's Miss Lovey. Good morning, Sam's mom. All right. I'm going to put in some food. Hey. Hi, Moo. Come here. So these guys are eating up. This is the second time I've been out here this morning. So I came out a couple hours ago and let them out for their morning pasture time, but I'm locking them in. It's starting to get very hot and humid and gross here. I know I have a sweatshirt on, which is ridiculous, but it was chilly in the house. So Phoenix is down there waiting. Phoenix is starting to get comfortable with the fence again, to the point where I might have to plug it in and turn it on so that he remembers the fence rules, because he's definitely pushing on the fence a little bit, like pushing his boundaries with it a bit. So I may have to turn it on briefly so that he remembers what the fence means. I'm gonna go grab. There's Puppers. Phoenix is waiting for his second breakfast of the morning. But I want to show you guys what I did with Phoenix. Chickens are always in competition with me. I'm going to go grab. How do I donate? I never know if people are really serious. Here came from a kill pen. This is Moo. Phoenix over there came from a kill pen. If you go on my page or you go on my website, there's all different ways you can donate. If you want to donate to Phoenix's cause, I have a GoFundMe set up for him, but I also have on my webpage, bigjohnandfriends.org, you can find all the donation information. We are from Minnesota. I'm just gonna go and grab his food so I can give Phoenix his grain. So right now, Phoenix's diet consists of this, which is soaked food, because he has serious issues with swallowing forage, chewing it. It's something called quitting, and he has a serious form of it. This is Phoenix, and Phoenix is a draft horse cross that came from the Amish. he was Amish. He came from a kill pen because that's where he ended up after working his life away. Here we go. Here we go. So probably 8 times a day or so, I soak feed and I bring it out here so he has food to eat. His body condition isn't great. We're working on it, but this is a slow process because he can't really swallow very well hay or pasture. So I'm gonna walk behind you. I'm behind you. I'm behind you. Thank you. So I just bedded him today. I try to keep this dry and bedded well. I mean, we can see some changes already in him, especially in his demeanor. But the top line is he's very thin, and his ribs. Oh, thank you. No worries. Yes. So here we are. And I just pulled my horses in from pasture. But Phoenix needs extra care. Let me show you why. I want to show this, and I have a video of it also that I took. The chickens just can't. And I fed them all this morning. So I put a hay bag up because I wanted to show you guys what this looks like. I put a hay bag up this morning, okay? And I've had Phoenix, he's been, a week ago the vet came and did all of his cares and took care of his teeth, floated them, made sure his teeth were good. This is a hay bag that I put up today because I wanted to see how he's doing, because we desperately want him to be able to chew and eat hay. This is very, very soft hay. It's grass hay. It's very soft. It's not coarse. This is what the ground looks like next to us. This is all chewed up and spit out food. All of this. So he's chewing it up. He's taking it out of here. He's chewing it up and he is unable to swallow it. This is everywhere. It's so incredibly frustrating and sad that the poor horse is not getting anything. Can you shut up, Clucky? Just shut up. Go away. You're annoying. Oh my gosh, every time I get on a live, they just don't shut up. Anyways, so Phoenix is looking better, but unfortunately the quitting is not under control by any means. So feeding. This is a lot of work to do, to be honest, and I'm very excited for our little mini vacation that will be much needed, because looking after him is a lot of work. But we can see him coming along. We can see progress. We can see that he is, I mean, he puts down this food great. We can only hope that the quitting gets less and less and less, and that he's actually able to eat and swallow hay and grass, hay and pasture. You know, that's our hope for him. You know, what would I do long term if he couldn't? To be honest with you guys, I don't know. I've thought of it. What if the quitting is something that ends up being persistent, and like something that, I mean, I can't afford to feed a horse soaked feed. I also, not only can I not afford it, even if I could afford it, the amount of time it takes for me to soak feed and feed him all the time, I don't have that kind of time to do all the time. Like if it's short term, I'm doing it because I'm dedicated to him. But like if this is a long-term thing, and like a long-term for a horse, their quality of life, if they're not able to like eat and swallow food, what kind of life is that for a horse? I mean, I don't even want to think about it, because I'm just convinced that he's going to come out of this. That's swallowing when you had him on the field. Yes. The field wasn't, and that's the thing is, like, today, his poo is a bit runny, which That's what the alfalfa can do. And that's why I didn't let him out there for very long, and I'm glad I didn't, because it's not bad today. It's just, it's a lot runnier than usual. Okay. Ooh, did you guys do some drawings?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, did you make a stop sign, buddy?
Yeah. The local one.
Hey, buddy. Wow. So this is Moo, and Moo is from a kill pen as well. He used to be an Amish horse. This is Miss Lovey. Miss Lovey was, puppers probably don't come by Miss Lovey. Miss Lovey's got a lot of attitude today. She's pinning her ears. She's kind of grumpy today. Puppers, go away, please. She doesn't like the dog, so. Oh, it's okay, girl. All right. This is Normie. He's an Arabian also. So this is Normie the Arabian. This is Miss Lovey the Arabian, and the sassy horse. She's the sassy redhead. Hey, sweet boy. Good boy, Normie. When he rolled and ran, wasn't that sweet? So, what have you got going on here, Mr. Moo? Oh, what the heck? Do you guys see that lump? Buddy, what's going on?
He's getting bug bites.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if that, oh my God, buddy. That looks awful. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And then, can you go grab me the fly spray? I'm gonna spray them down right now, but that looks terribly swollen. Like, occasionally they'll get little spots, but I keep them well sprayed. I keep them very well sprayed. This is not great. Oh my God, buddy. Oh my gosh. Are you all right, sweetie? It doesn't seem painful at all. Like, I'm touching it and he's not, it doesn't seem painful, but ouch. We're gonna spray you right down, bud. And there's not like a bunch of flies on him. I'm not sure like if maybe a horse fly got him or something. Some of those bugs can really, I'll be keeping an eye on that because that looks yucky. Here, buddy. I'm gonna try to, hang on. Peter, I need to spray Lovey, so hang on. And then I need to spray Mr. Normie.
Mom, this one has stuff in it and it's more.
Yeah, that one doesn't work. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't work very good. Hang on, bud. I know, Normie. Normie's not a fan of this, but he's also not a fan of flies. Hi, love. Hi, Lovey. I know. Hold on, girl. Puppers, stop, please. Do not chase her. Good girl. Good girl. I know you're not the biggest fan of this, but
Going to see Phoenix.
I feel like she knows. Are you spraying Phoenix, buddy? This is without a doubt his favorite horse. Good boy, Phoenix. Good boy, Phoenix. Here, I'll give him a little spray too, bud.
But I'm gonna go get a different dog.
Oh, don't spray his head. Don't spray his head. Nope. Yep. There you go. And his feet. Oh, Phoenix. Good boy. Okay, that's good, buddy. That's good. All right, that's it. Come on. Yeah, that's a little close. Good boy, Phoenix. Good grief.
This is for bags.
Horseback riding. Ooh, I would love to. It is. Okay, good job, Scarlett. All right, good job. Yeah. Yeah, poor Miss Lovey. She's definitely been having a day here, honey. It's all right. Oh, all right. She's good. All right. Are we ready to go? Let's put all these fly sprays away. I want to check that lump again. I just am not. That makes me so mad because I really try to watch them and like, I know it's just a little lump, but I'm like, I really, hi baby. I really try to take good care of them and make sure that they don't get bites like that. And that's a lame one, bud. Oh, good boy. I just want to check this here. What's going on here, buddy? Got a little sore there, and I'm gonna. Good boy. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure. Good boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Ouch. It's almost like it's. I'm sorry, bud. Gosh, dang it. It wasn't there this morning when I sent him out to pasture, I can tell you that. It wasn't there when I put him out this morning. Scarlett's gonna brush Moo. Good boy. Good boy, Moo. Look at that forelock. He didn't have a forelock at all when I got him. Now it's just a little bit, but it's better than nothing. Yep. You're taking care of that horse?
Yeah. Peter likes Phoenix. I do too. I like Phoenix. Do you want me to go do the other side of Phoenix? Yeah, Mom said to do that. I know you can do that to this one. The good thing he doesn't really know if I do. Hello? Hello.
Yeah, it looks soft and squishy. It looks like a bite of some sort. I'm going to keep an eye on it. See, he's hanging out. See, him and Norman are friends. Those two get along. They're still buddies. Lovey sometimes throws a wrench in things, but these two, I'll see them often out my window. They're friends. Boy, that one chicken needs to go away. It's very loud. Good boy, Phoenix. I need to grab his bucket and start soaking more feed because back in 2 hours we'll be at it again with more feed. With more feed. Yeah, he really is incredibly sweet with the kids. Hi. Hi, buddies.
I got hot, so I took off my sweatshirt.
What's in there? No, there's not much in there, bud. Hi, Mr. Moo. Hi, Moo. You guys are so good. You guys are so good. The minis are up top. They're eating their hay. Clucky isn't bothering us so much. It's so, oh man. Clucky needs to go get lost. I'll probably I've been trying to not fill their water up like every day. I try to let it get close to empty. They kind of backwash in the water and it gets sludgy. So I try not to like fill it every day. I try to like let it go till it's a little bit lower and then dump it out, clean it out and fill it, which is a lot of work, but I would rather clean it like more often and let it go down than to keep filling. Like you can see there's like some floaties in the bottom there and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just waiting until they get it down low enough. Then I'll just dump it out and clean it. Careful, she might bite him. She's either being sweet or not. And it just depends on the day.
Give this to Mr.
Hey. Hi. Yep, I know you're here.
Peter wanted to give one of these treats to
Phoenix?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Okay. Hold on.
Good thing you didn't put it in the food today.
There is salt on his feed, so I'll show you what I got. I got a supplement for it. I went to the farm store a couple days ago. I actually have to go again today because Phoenix is running out of food again. Here you go.
Can I give him
Phoenix can have one. Who are you feeding, Peter?
These are for Phoenix, so I'm gonna give this one to Phoenix too.
That was Moo. Peter, who are you giving that to?
Phoenix too.
Do you want to go feed Normie or Moo? Moo didn't get one. They're supposed to be just for Phoenix, but everyone keeps nope. Lovey, no. Lovey, nope. No. They're supposed to be for Phoenix, but the other horses seem to get spoiled with them as well. They're a probiotic. I usually don't give them to the other horses, but they get, all right. I try to give him, they get probiotics, but I try to give him some extra to help him. And this bag is fantastic. I'm gonna set that there. Oh, somebody sprayed Moo's tail with fly spray. So this is what I got. This is what I got, and this is what I'm adding to the food. It's called Daily Red. Loose mineral salt. Replenishes everyday sweat losses and encourages drinking. And this stuff does work absolutely fantastic. I bought it from my farm store. I could stick it on the wish list. I haven't yet because I just wanted to try it first and verify that it really works. And if it's really good and really works, I would add it to my wish list for the horses. And it is awesome and it does work. And I'm thinking of even adding it to these guys' as well because sometimes I don't feel they drink enough, especially when it's really hot out. Daily Red crushed, it's got some garlic in there. And I feel like I've heard and people have told me garlic helps with flies. And so giving the horses some of this, I think is helpful for that. I have to say, between that and our flies, we've been doing pretty good with the fly situation lately. Except for Moo with that little lump on his neck. Look at the lump on Moo's neck, Melody.
This?
Yes.
What is that?
I don't know. I think he got bit by something. But we'll keep an eye on it. We gotta watch it, just in case.
You think it might like pop or something?
So, actually, I haven't added it, so I'm gonna add it to. So I just add this to my soaked feed. I just throw it in one of his soaked feed things, and is your head have to? No. It's just I like my hair like this. I did this a couple years ago and I liked it and I just kept it. So
Mom,
it's just the style I like.
Mom,
Yes, buddy.
I'm gonna give. I will kind of put those tweets.
So what I'm doing is just soaking his feed right now. And this is beet pulp, alfalfa pellets, and senior feed. I'm soaking that and I'm just it's about a tablespoon to 2 of this Daily Red on the top. And that will really significantly encourage him to drink. And he needs to drink. So what I did is I put down below here, guys, I put he got his very own water trough. And he did find it because there's some regurgitated things in there. Not regurgitated, but there's some of his quitting in there. So he did find it and he's definitely been drinking out of it. I can see that. So that's good. When I first put it in here, I was like, well, it's a small enough pen, he's got to find it. And then I was like, what if he doesn't like drinking out of it or it's different? So he's worried. And when I got it, I scrubbed it out with my Trough Protect, my cleaner. Somebody got me off the wish list. Thank you so much. I use it every time I clean a trough, every time that I start it, it helps keep it less sludgy. And it's like a very natural thing. It's called Trough Protect. So I got that and I scrubbed this out because it's brand new. I scrubbed it out really good and then filled it. And so it would appear he's drinking. You know what? I'm just going to lean over here. I know this is gross, you guys, but you know what? I'm going to clean out this stuff as best I can because he's still got a drink out of here, and I don't want him. There, that's much better. Okay, I feel better. I feel better after doing that. She was attacked by a shark, yeah. Yes, my name is Anna. And then so my name is Anna, yes. And then we have 4 kids. I'll try to explain a little. If you're new here, welcome. This is Puppers. Puppers is our livestock guardian dog. She's a German Shepherd and a Saint Bernard. She came from someone who had her in a small 1-bedroom apartment when she was 12 weeks old. And they listed her on Craigslist for a ridiculous price. And I haggled with the lady, and I went and picked her up. And she never should have been where she was in the first place, but the rest is history. She has been an outside dog. She eats raw food. Peter, walk. Thank you. Be careful when you're around them, okay? The horses do understand, kids. Be careful, you're right by Lovey. Kid, and you have to be gentle, because I swear to God, if one of the horses was running up on you like that, you would have kicked him. So thank you for not. Okay.
I love you, Pickles.
So these are our horses. This is Lovey. She came from a kill pen. That's Normie. He's my first horse. He's an Arabian. She's an Arabian also. She was pretty thin when I got her, and she had a halter grown into her head. That's Moo. He's an ex-Amish horse. He ended up in a kill pen as well. We have Phoenix. Phoenix was in a kill pen as well. So senior. He's over 20, and he couldn't do a full day's worth of work anymore. So he got dumped. He's a sweet baby. This is Phoenix. He's our newest here. He has a lot of weight to put on. He's fed soaked feed. He is an amazing addition. He's only been here for today. Today is Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? Today is Wednesday. He's been here for officially 2 weeks today. And he requires a lot of extra work. And so we're sharing his story. He is a senior. He is a draft cross, and he was in very poor condition. He still is technically. He hasn't turned the corner completely, but he's doing much better. He's getting food. He's getting care. He's getting love. Moo wants to talk to us about it. Moo's a beggar. Moo's a sweet, sweet boy. Yes, Mr. Moo. Oh, do boy. You're such a good boy. This is such a sweet boy. I know. You're just such a love. And then Lovey has to push him out of the way because she's a boss. And then up top, we have the babies. These both came from, I call them babies. One of them is 20 plus, that's Rosie. So Melody's with the minis. This is Little John. Little John is 5 years old. He's a sweetheart, but his back feet were overgrown by like 8 inches when we got him. They're doing much better. My farrier's working on them. We had x-rays done, and he doesn't show any signs of like foundering or inflammation or anything or arthritis in those feet. So he should make a full recovery. And this is my dearest little Rosalina. This is Rosie. This sucker packed full of hay this morning. They've already almost got it gone. They eat well. She was skin and bones. As you can see, she's still putting on weight, but she looks 300 times better. The vet came out last week and felt her and just said, wow, what a difference. So although she may not look it, the vet was very happy with her progress. She said, I can't feel her ribs anymore, which is incredible. So she was really happy with it. Little John there, he's only 5. He has a long life to live out. He is a happy little dude. He loves kids. And he's a very nice little horse. We love him. He's a good boy. So those two both came from kill pens as well. And my followers here helped me to bail them and get them out of the kill pen. They also helped me with Lovey, and they helped me with Phoenix. So definitely a group effort. Let's see. Yeah, I do. I like my hair like this. I do. Little John's feet have improved so much. Honest to God, you guys, I'm watching his walk, because when his feet were like way grown out. They call them elf shoes. When we first got him, he was walking like pigeon-toed. And I'm literally watching his walk change. And I'm watching him be able to walk almost correct, which is unbelievable. And that is why I say my farrier, like my farrier doesn't like to be videoed, so I never do a video with my farrier, but he's fantastic. I try to respect his wishes because he's priceless. He's working a complete and utter miracle on that horse. The before and after photos, the before and after photos are absolutely wild, of what he looked like before. Hey, Scarlett, can you put the fly spray in, please? I just don't want it to be in the sun. We'll just put it in the tack room. So, yeah, the progress that they make, the progress that he has had on Little John has been incredible. Hey, baby girl. It's supposed to be 86 degrees, close to 90 today. It's going to be a hot day. That's why I like to get everything done. Like, they sit out there and eat, and then when it gets hot in the afternoon, they'll go into their shelter and hang out. These guys went out and grazed. Then they go do hay for a little bit, and then they'll head down to their shelter. And then Phoenix, of course, will eat, and then he'll go and eat underneath the tree and he'll try to eat his hay. Doesn't work that well, but he tries. Foundering is a metallic. Oh yeah. So thankfully I've had Norman x-rayed because Norman has arthritis, and I've had him x-rayed to make sure his coffin bone didn't rotate. Lovey has very, very mild arthritis, very mild. And that is just maintained by not letting her out on grass all the time, and she doesn't need any pills. Normie is on a pill every day for inflammation. He has pretty severe arthritis. He was a endurance horse. He went all over Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa. He was ridden all over, and he was ridden hard. And so he is on pills for it, and we keep an eye on it, and we have had it x-rayed. Little John has been x-rayed. Rosie is not, because Rosie shows no signs of founder. As long as she's kept off grass, she's just fine. Little John we had x-rayed because of the condition of his feet, and they were shocked when they x-rayed him and found that he had no rotation whatsoever, no founder, no inflammation. They were just shocked, as was I. We were expecting him to. So he should make a full recovery, which is great. Here's my baby girl. Here's my baby girl, Miss Lovey. Miss Lovey, I think we need to find you a fly mask. They don't seem to be bothering other horses. I don't know what it is about your face. The flies seem to be bothering her head. Does Farrier think composite shoes? At this time, Phoenix's feet are fantastic. They didn't even, my vet will tell me if I need to do an x-ray. Phoenix is perfect. He has no issues with his feet. Farrier and vet both agreed, and sometimes my farrier and vet disagree on things. My farrier and vet both agreed he needs no work. His feet and his hooves are fantastic. So at least that, for all the other problems that he has, that's not one of them. His feet are good. Praise the Lord. She's mad right now because Puppers, can you please leave? She's mad right now because Puppers is in here. She doesn't like the dog. So when I come, I need to put this on her head. And of course, Puppers comes over here and then she gets all antsy. Hi, baby girl. She's a little tricky. I'll just set you guys down. You can watch me do this. She's a little tricky. That's because a halter was grown into her head. So she's a little bit more sensitive about her head. So which can be expected. I don't blame her, but I'll show you how this works. Let's see. Hey, beauty. Hey, beauty. Good girl. So you see, it's not just some, my other horses are just mostly just pop that on. Hang on, just want to fix it. Mostly just pop it on, no big deal, but she is just a little more, you have to just work with her, let her know what's going on. She's way better. Like when she first came, touching her head was like a freak out session. So this is much better, and she likes scratches. She turns her head often, like when I try to interact with her, but watch this. Like I'll just stand next to her and then I give her the opportunity, and she always takes advantage of it. It's funny. She wants to be the one though to reach out to you. You know, when people come and try to like pet her, she oftentimes will turn her face. But when I just stand next to her and just let her, she usually chooses to interact with me, which is great because we weren't always like that, were we, honey? No, good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. She is a good girl. I do love her. She's feisty, but she's a good girl. Here's Phoenix. Let's see how Phoenix is doing. His food is gone. So in a couple hours, probably an hour and a half now, I'll be back out again to give him his next round of feed. And he's probably going to make his way out to his water. Hey, buddy. Isn't that cool? He's like choosing to interact with me. Love it. Some news, he had swelling last time I was there. Yes, they did not find anything, and I'm going to show it. Here, sweet boy. I'll show you guys his legs. They did not see any swelling. We think that it was because of his water and food intake. Sometimes when they come out of the kill pen and they start getting food and water, they can swell up. And we think that's what it was because the vet couldn't find anything, and I haven't seen anything since then. Hi, sweetie. Literally went away overnight. See, they don't get loves like this. They don't get scratches and pets like this in the Amish. So they have to learn. They have to learn if they like it, and you got to find their spots. Some horses, this is their spot right here. A lot of my horses actually like to be rubbed up here on the shoulder blade. That's a good spot. It's harder for them to reach that. Like they can reach around with their mouths if they want to like do an itch over here, and over here and down here, but right here, they can't reach that spot with their necks. That's an impossible spot to reach. So that's why a lot of my horses really like that. He seems to be enjoying it too. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. You like that? Yeah, you are a spoiled boy. Look at that hair coming out. See this, guys? This isn't shedding. This is not shedding. This is his summer coat. He's not shedding. He's getting rid of this. Is out with the old, in with the new. His body is finally getting nutrition. His body is finally getting fed. And this is out with the old, in with the new. His body's saying, all right, time to get rid of this, because he's getting amazing supplements. He's getting good food. He's getting the nutrition his body needs. And so he's going to get rid of this whole coat. Oh, buddy. Yep. He might look a little crazy for a bit because his new coat's going to come in. And let me tell you, he's going to be a beautiful color. He's going to be he's already pretty, but when he gets in his new coat, it's going to be shiny and it's going to be lovely. And honestly, I think I did put on my Amazon wish list. I had hair and coat, and I'm giving that to him right now. But I was just calculating it with the bag that I had gotten for him. He'll probably be needing another bag in about a week and a half. So I think I'm going to throw that on my Amazon wish list, another bag of the hair, skin, and coat, because I want to keep on that because I can see his old coat is coming out. And so when this new coat comes in, I want his body to have everything it needs for him to really shine up and have not be so coarse. And it's really, really, his hair is dull and very, very coarse. I've been there. There's supplements for that. Let's see if Phoenix is out here. so Phoenix is out here. So this is actually a great spot for him because there is sun and there's shade. And this amount of shade is great. And he's quitting a bunch, but he wants to eat so bad. And so even though he's quitting, I want him to be able to try at least. He wants to graze, he wants to eat, he wants to do something, and he likes this spot under the tree. Like even when he's not eating, I found him in this spot. That's why I hung the hay bag here. I was like, all right, it's shaded. He can be under the tree that he likes to be under. What he likes about this is he usually has his head peeked over the side here, and he'll watch for me to come out of the house. And then he'll always call to me now. Like every single morning, Phoenix will let me know that he sees me and that he's ready to be fed. It's so cute. He's the first to call, and then usually the minis call out because they know what's going on, and then the other horses. But he's always first because he sees me come out of the house. Hey, buddy. Which, you know, the first couple days he was here, he didn't even like acknowledge me. He didn't even like acknowledge me being right next to him, and now he's like in my pocket. So they're hanging out in there. It's hot. It's hot. I need to take this sweatshirt off. It's getting hot out here. My house is chilly because we have the air on, and the house was cold, so I put a sweatshirt on. But it is not needed. It is going to be 96 degrees here, or not 96, 86 degrees here, almost 90, and I don't need a sweatshirt. So I want to read this. Any more thought on Chopped? Hey, I asked about Chopped. I called my vet because I was thinking about it. She said if you chop the hay, they can putting it in a hay bag doesn't work well then because it will just fall out. And without a hay bag, it won't minimize what he can intake. So he could get choke really bad if I give him this unlimited amount of chopped hay in front of him. Which means you would have to slow feed it, but how do you slow feed? She's like, she's like, you would probably increase your risk of choke, and it's probably not worth it. So, yes, he's missing 5 teeth. Yep. The vet floated his teeth a week ago. So 1 week ago, my vet came out. She did all of his care. She listened to his heart. She listened to his lungs. She did a full check on him. She did a teeth float. She did a sheath clean. She said, and I quote, and maybe this isn't pleasant to talk about, but you know what? If you're horse people, you guys know. She said his sheath had probably never been cleaned. It was disgusting. And it took her, I know because she cleans my horses. I have them cleaned every year. It took her probably 3 times as long to clean him. That would be like his boy parts. They should be cleaned every year. She didn't think they'd ever been cleaned, and it took her 3 times as long to do it. So that was disgusting. So she took care of that. She took care of, she checked his, she had no arthritis. He moves very good. She did put him in his 20s. She put him in his 20s, but overall, she said, he needs food. He needs to eat. He needs to gain weight. But otherwise, she was really impressed. He is missing 5 teeth. He had very, very sharp points in his mouth and sores in his mouth. So you have to figure, like, until those sores heal, chewing probably isn't going to be great. So patiently waiting for those sores to heal so that he can chew, and so that he can gain weight better. But yes, that was my vet's analysis. 5 teeth. Travis. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Poor guy, that sucks. Yeah, it was really gross, honestly. The vet was just like, she brings a certain amount of like paper towels and like cleaner and stuff. And she went back for more, like 3 puppers. You have to give me space, honey. I love you too, but you have to like, she'll get right in my lap. I mean, she's just too much sometimes. Yeah, we love you. No, please do not. I do not want you in my lap. She looks at me like that and then tries to get me to cave. I'm not caving. I don't want you in my lap. Thank you. giant, giant child. We started incorporating, now you guys might judge me for this, but I'm just going to tell you. No, nope, I'm speaking about Phoenix. I do not have Big John here anymore. Big John is homed. He is placed in a different home. And I think people get confused because they watch my channel. There's another Big John, and he is another Amish rescue, and it's another horse. That horse is older, and he's in a rescue sanctuary, and they're keeping him there. The rescued Big John that I took on was a young horse with loads of potential, and he moved on to someone who could care for him and give him the true life he deserved, because it wasn't me. And so there's two Big Johns, and it gets so confusing for people because they're like, wait a minute, where is Big John? He's not here. That's a different one. And I didn't know that a different Big John even existed until after I had mine. People started asking me questions. I'm like, what are you talking about? I started digging into it, and I found that there's another Big John. And I'm like, wait a minute, no wonder people are confused. Then I started getting confused. And I was like, okay, now I just need to explain. And so I try to explain to people there are two Big Johns, and the one that I had has moved on. 3 crowns. Woohoo! Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go because I have to go get feed this afternoon and stuff. So that means I need to pick up the house and get things in order, and I have kids, and you know, life happens. But I want to thank you guys for jumping on the live. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm going to be adding some more stuff to the wish list just because there's some things that really work. My salt, what is it called? Red something. I have to go look at it again. That's really going to be a game changer, I think, for Phoenix. And then the hair, skin, and coat. I have to add a few things to the wish list. I also need to work on my website because I need to get Phoenix on there. But I hope everybody has a great day. Absolutely. I like to keep everybody updated. I really enjoy it, and I'm glad we can like see the progress together. And it definitely is encouraging because some days are a little rough. Now, we're on Wednesday today. I will have a live on Thursday, and I will have a live on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I will not be live. I will not be here. I'm taking a much needed vacation, and I will not be available. So on Friday, or on Saturday and Sunday, I won't be live. But don't worry, on Monday we'll be back and we'll keep you updated. It's just going to be a much needed time breakaway. And yep, if you're wondering, my kids are fully trained on how to do the horses, and they will be caring for them. And do I trust them? 100%. Do I know the horses will be in good hands? Yep. Because they're pretty good. So, puppers, with that, we're going to pop. Oh, I was going to tell you guys what I totally forgot that I was going to tell you guys. Thank you. I cut it like this a couple years ago, and then I liked it, and I left it. I wanted to tell you guys, I found a very high quality dog food. And we're having a little bit of issues with Miss Puppers here. We wanted to add a little something to her food. I shouldn't say we're having issues. We just decided that we wanted to add a little something to her diet. So I started researching it and looking into it. And every day she gets a half a cup of she gets all of her raw food. And on top of that, she gets a half of a cup of a grain-free, amazing quality dog food. And we started incorporating that into her food. And honestly, you guys, it's like a treat. She loves it. She loves it. I mix it in with her raw food. She loves it. And Basie gets it as well. Both of the dogs love it. It's a really good, you know, if you're going to buy it's a very good quality. And so we're just trying some changes for her diet to help her a little bit with some things. Yes. She's a growing girl, but it's almost like a treat. It's almost like adding a little treat. And so far it's going really well. So I can't say you're completely raw fed anymore, but she enjoys it. It's a very, very good quality dog food. Yes. All right, you guys. Say goodbye, Papas. Thank you guys for jumping on the live, and we'll see you on the next one tomorrow. Later.